Hi guys, how's it going? We are live.
You'll look fucking
Hello. Oh, I reversed cameras today. Hold on, let's fix that real quick. Just don't mind.
I am
RGL.
We're doing a role reversal episode, which we did once before in Call of Cthulhu, and it was
That was the Halloween
hilarious.
That's actually so
That
fun.
was our drinking episode, and it was super funny. We might have to do it again for future stuff, Sheepy. Reverse the roles, pretend to be each other. Body swappers, yeah, exactly. Alright guys, welcome back to Dark Heresy Pyrebrand. This is episode 16. We have... I don't know if we officially... Did we talk about it last week? Officially? On
Yeah, we did.
On stream? Oh yeah. So we got... Including today, we have 3 episodes left of Pyrebrand.
No!
But then...
Boo!
Thanks, Vandy. Thank you for
I gotta
you're just
give
like
the people.
yeah. But we're gonna do a very special 3-episode series for October in effort and celebration of horror, because October is horror month for us in most of Twitch, but also in this channel. And so we're gonna do something really special for you guys. We'll talk about it, I think, at the end of the 28th episode, on the 28th, so the last episode of Pyrebrand. We can tell you guys more details and announce that officially, because we're going to have some fun stuff happening there. And I think as of right now, it'll still be the same time slot, right, Sheepy? So that'll be through October, and then we're going to take a break for the rest of the year, because holidays get fucking crazy for a lot of people. So we're gonna take a break after October. So November and December will be offline from Pyrebrand, or from Dark Heresy and other Warhammer stuff, and then we'll be back in the new year with some new campaign. So with that said, let's meet our cast and crew, and we will start with Sheepy.
Hello, I'm Sheepdog. I'm yellow.
Yeah, you kind of are yellow.
Yellow.
Isn't there a song about being yellow?
Yeah, I made a reference.
He couldn't remember who did it.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Coldplay.
It was Coldplay.
And everything yellow.
That's the one, yeah. Okay. Anyway, is that all you wanted to tell us about you, Sheepy? That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I think that's good.
Sweet and to the point. Fantastic. How about a hippie?
My name is Crazy Hippie 69. I play our wonderful local priest and warrior Lazarus. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot all the shit. It's
Yep.
pretty great.
Shoot it all up. Fantastic. All right, Vandy.
Hi guys, I'm Vandi. I play your local Adeptus Mechanicus, Miria, and I'm excited to play. And sad that it's going to be going away after, but we have a lot of really good shit that we can do.
Yeah.
And then next little bit, gonna fuck shit up.
Possibly go down in a blaze of glory. We'll see. All right, McLoken.
Hi, my name's McLoken. You might recognize me from the Horus Heresy. What is that? Or Eldar, Scum of the Universe. Welcome. I'm McLoken. I'm excited because I get to play Arkiel today. And I am going to be wonderfully the new Inquisitor Arkiel. I'm sorry. I didn't address him appropriately. And so now I get to punch people instead of buy them drinks. Interrogate them. I want to interrogate someone. I never get to interrogate someone waterboard.
And now you have all the interrogation equipment that you got from last week's shopping spree episode. That was
Yep.
Oh, that was really
That
fun.
was-
I just need a pair of pliers and some rope.
All right. As for me, I am Metamancer. I will be playing Sybil, your Moritat assassin, death cults, yay. And I'm super excited to see what happens, because she just killed an Inquisitor, which was a great time, but then all of a sudden this asshole bounty hunter showed up out of nowhere, so she obviously has to kill him because he insulted her, so there's a whole thing there. And yeah, and she still has the Eldar warlock to kill. It was a warlock, right? Yeah. Who's a bitch and wouldn't show her face, and they had a very nice conversation over some kind of radio communicate. I don't even know what we used to talk to each other. But then she said the Dark Eldar. It was like a whole thing. So there's drama there that's gonna have to get taken care of, I'm sure.
The warlock's name is Isedra.
Yeah, that's right.
With a Y.
I have to eventually write that back down.
And though I've got it all here, I just
Okay.
have to search for it for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the Eldar craft world is Telenar, just so everyone remembers.
Telenar. I feel like I wrote that down before.
I did. It's actually sitting in front of me.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, that's what's up with me. Before we jump in, let me remind you guys that every sub and resub brings us closer to player fate rolls. So once we hit the number 5, we will all roll for fate, with the exception of Sheepy, who doesn't get to roll things in this particular case. We still have the majority of our critical successes left over from last week's shopping spree. Thank you to Lord Mangoat once again. And other than that, you guys can spend bits and or tips to influence the game with different roles and effects and things like that. So without further ado, let's have Sheepy bring us into a recap and we'll move forward.
Okay, so last episode started with the team taking on a Chaos Space Marine of the Alpha Legion. He delivered it would have been a very ominous threat, except for halfway through the threat, his head got blown off by a zealous assassin, who previous episode to that had disobeyed orders and executed the Inquisitor, or who we assume was the Inquisitor. After that, they kind of cleared up the area, got a shuttle off world up to the frigate, and headed back to the fleet to report to Inquisitor Arcanis, who congratulated them all on a job well done. We met a very mysterious bounty hunter called Manius Goatley, who had managed to take out the Dark Eldar leaders who had previously slipped through the group's fingers. Arkiel was promoted to Inquisitor, which means he now has influence to wield and people to interrogate if he ever finds anyone to interrogate. I have a feeling at some point Arkiel's just going to waylay a random crew member and interrogate him for nothing, but
doesn't matter. He just wants to interrogate someone.
Yeah. Sybil got given a new mission, having completed her previous mission of killing... What the hell was her name? Inquisitor Rosenkrantz, which was to take out the Eldar Warlock Isedra, who has been a thorn in the side of the Imperium in this sector. And we had a few interesting interactions with a friendly Dark Eldar recruit person called Bonnie, who we all really liked. He's a great guy.
Oh yeah, fantastic. Just stand up, dude.
He's actually a really good dude. Vandy just has to hate him.
I don't actually have a choice.
Yeah,
I have to hate him.
What's convenient is he's gone. You'll never interact with him again, unless you go to his home planet.
Somehow I feel like that's just not true.
Well, they're still on the fleet at the moment, so. And yeah, we rounded off the episode without a cliffhanger, which felt weird, but you guys are on the kind of what the hell is the name of it? It's called the Covenant, I believe. Arcanis's flagship. So yeah, you guys are pretty much free to do what you'd like. At this point, you have basic orders to carry on investigating the sector and everything like that, but it's pretty much down to Inquisitor Archeal and you guys as to what you'd like to do. You can requisition a ship and take it wherever you want. To kind of broad strokes it, you have Triskelion, the place where there's possibly another science lab, and there's the Dark Eldar recruits. You have Exile, which is wrapped in the warp. You have Parapet, which has been bombed to almost non-existence. Caduceus seems in hand. No news of anything, out of the ordinary from the other places, Hoplite, the Fold Quarry, or the Abbey. The Abbey is being set up as a fortress world now to replace Parapet. Although one thing does happen after your meeting, and probably about a day after your meeting, you guys have been wandering around. If anyone would like to requisition equipment or pull in some gear or anything like that, let me know. But a assistant to Inquisitor Arcanis reports to the bunk where would Archeal claim more impressive quarters now that he's Inquisitor, or would he just bunk down in the same place?
He used to live in a fucking hole. He doesn't care where he fucking sleeps.
Okay, so an assistant to the Inquisitor comes to your bunk, to your room, and reports to you. And sorry, this has gone out of whack a little bit.
I'd say calling for bedmates already. Okay, I see.
Did you bring that white powder that I like? I like it on my nose, if you know what I mean. Winky doodles. That's how rich people sound, right?
That's not how you apply baby powder, anyways.
So, the assistant reports and says, "Sir, I've been tasked with finding you something Inquisitor Arcanis didn't have a chance to pass on to you is a gift, and as a welcome into the Inquisition, and something we managed to acquire as we were going planet to planet and delving the depths of the planets. This was found on the quarry, and he holds out his hand, and it's like a kind of bionic eye. Let's see if we have a proper description of it. Not really. It's like a bionic eye, but it looks a lot older and a lot more kind of it's not something you really recognize particularly, but he hands it over to you and he says, you can install this in any of your team if you like. You can use it yourself. Feel free to do with it what you will. And he hands over this eye.
Like, is it like an eyeball, or is it like a big fucking thing?
It's like an eyeball.
Okay.
That would be attached. So it looks a lot like a regular eye on the front.
Mm-hmm.
If you install it, it wouldn't be immediately obvious. On like close assessment, obviously, yeah, people would realize.
Thank you. Beyond.
Yes, sir. And salutes and walks out.
Then I would instantly be like, Miria.
Yes. Archeal. Oh, wait. Should I call you Inquisitor now?
No, you're fine.
Really? Oh, good.
So, come to the... I don't know where you're at right now.
Neither do I. I'm just wondering.
I have a surprise. Come back to the...
You know, I don't really like surprises, but...
You'll like this one. It's mechanical.
Okay. I like mechanical surprise. Where are you? I will be right there. Don't even move. I have tracking device on you.
What?
Dude. And I'm gonna like.
You feel like a little vibration in your butt as it turns on.
Ooh. Ooh my.
What a bedmate.
Ooh.
So yeah, you get there and there you are.
I'm like this, I'm like, and then I reveal it. It's a mechanical eye.
Oh. I'm just
What does it do?
Let's get an archaeotech roll.
Archaeotech? Sure.
Biblioteca.
And considering you're Adeptus Mechanicus, I'll give you a plus 20 on this one.
Cool.
Because the Mechanicus like this.
Ooh, 5 degrees.
This is a Archaeotech bionic eye, known as a baleful eye.
Ooh, what does it do?
It basically, within 10 meters, the owner, even if their hands are full, can shoot a basically laser beam out of their eye, equivalent to a hotshot las pistol.
Oh, it's
Okay.
It's a little laser eye. Okay.
Okay, so I'm looking at it and be like, I'll just take it out of his hand and I'm gonna aim it somewhere that like doesn't have any people. I'm just gonna squeeze it. Pew!
You're going to trigger it, basically.
Oh yeah, just pew!
Squeeze it.
Oh.
Crunch. Yeah, it a hole appears through the.
Do you
It's
know
a
what this
laser
is?
eye. It's a laser eye.
It is more than laser eye. It is the baleful eye.
Oh,
This does many good things, and it can be triggered if your hands are full. So you have gun, maybe you have somebody's head, and then you wink, and it goes pew.
well,
This is very very sacred object. Archaeotech.
well, we get to install it into one of us.
Oh, I thought you were having it. It is open
Well, it's
for
my
discussion.
It's my decision where we want to install it into, and I think
Mm-hmm. So you're saying because you brought me here that you want me to have?
you need more defenses.
I am fine with defenses. I have gun. I have.
I'm also
Jan.
more worried about her ability to survive at range.
Yes. So I think having a laser eye would be beneficial for you. Plus,
But how far does it shoot again?
I'm saying
10
we don't-
meters.
Yeah, we don't
10
want her to
meters.
have the eye because it's super short range.
Oh, it's super.
Yeah, no, I need something
Yeah.
longer.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's one of the many weapons that Inquisitors and higher ups tend to hide on them, like the little wrist-mounted grenade launcher or the eye laser.
Digi weapons.
Yeah, digi weapons are great.
Okay. So I'd be like, well, we would be installing it to mine. It's short range. You need longer range.
I can shoot Big Lonnie. That's pretty long range.
Except it's
Oh.
attached to a planet.
Yes, but it is a plan. It is a good plan. Fine. Okay. You want this attached to you? Not Sibyl, perhaps?
Well,
Sibyl possibly has troubles with people up close.
yes, but they had to find her first.
Well,
Also,
it is up to you.
they need to get within extremely close range when she's at extremely long range.
It would be a good last line of defense, but
Her last line of defense should be one of us. If
Well,
they get past us, she should be moving.
experience tells us that her last line of defense is running like hell and sacrificing
that's what I'm
allies.
saying.
But
Yeah.
If they get
Yeah.
past us, she should be moving.
I'll just look over at Arkil and be like, listen, it is your call. Either way, I can prep the surgery for tonight. I'm not free. Oh, I am free.
I'm not free.
But I am free now. Yeah.
Plans? What
Is-
plans?
And then I would be like, yes, let's do it tonight.
Okay. I might need an additional Adeptus Mechanicus for this one. The issues with the face, sometimes they are not Miria's specialty. Better with legs and pails.
Good thing I'm not getting a bucket leg.
I may get a bucket eye.
I'm gonna kick
instead.
the little bucket that's beside me and
under the beds.
just toss it away.
Just like scoot it.
In the meantime, I am looking for something to help me with longer range. You know, I'm not exactly well trained in this stuff, but I feel like every time you guys go in and I'm just sitting here twiddling thumbs and waiting for someone to get hurt or maybe lose limbs so I can replace it with Pale.
Miriam, I am on my way to the armory if you wish to join me.
This could work. I could do this.
I mean,
Can you also teach me to use weapon? I only know how to use hot shottless pistol.
I could show you a thing or two about guns.
I can show you about bolt pistols, or I can show you about plasma pistols as he holds up out.
Pistols.
Listen, I know
Pistols
I
and
know all
eye
the pieces.
lasers.
Listen, I know how guns work. I just need to calibrate mechanical parts to shooting instead of fiddling and praying and
There is nothing
Anything-
wrong with prayer, Miriam.
no, not at all. I just mean expand repertoire might be a good idea when we are fighting things. Prayer is always important. The Omnissiah guides us all.
Well, I mean, I'll gladly go with all of you. Plus, we can find out a pistol or a weapon that you would see fit, and I'll get it for you.
You'll buy it for me?
I'll get
Oh
it.
wait, you're Inquisitor. You can buy you don't buy things, you just have. Oh wait, we don't buy things anyways. We just have. Ugh, feels good to be on people's good sides.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shall we?
Well, I would say yes.
Just I'll kick the pail one more time and walk out the door with the eyeball just in my hand. Actually, I'm gonna put the eyeball in Barto's mouth. Just pop it in there.
Just so you know, bellflies are revered in the machine cult. So yeah, it's close to holy relic.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Kind of,
keep it
yeah.
on me
Okay.
and in my chest compartment that is locked by multiple locks.
Pocket
Okay.
boob.
Pocket boob, yes,
You do have one of those, I remember.
I do. I actually have two. One of them is non-functioning.
So where are you guys going now?
We're going to the armory.
The armory.
Okay. Oh look, it's the armory. There you are.
Right.
Oh. What does the armory look like? Are we meeting anybody here? Like, is there anyone exciting? Like,
Well, Lazarus is there.
oh,
I assume.
Yeah. I was like, if anyone exciting outside of the Imperial Guard who are hanging out and us, no.
Are you
I-
trying to name the Imperial Guard just hanging out?
I would assume actually, unless there were any of the fake Marines, the Triskelions there, it would probably just be Lazarus there at the time because he's kind of creepy and big and intimidating. I don't think Imperial Guard would hang around him if they had the choice.
fair enough.
So
fair
it's
enough.
it's just Lazarus there going over probably crates of grenades because that's what he likes.
Actually,
Okay.
so I'm immediately like, the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna go grab a las gun and just hold it out to Miria and put it in her hands.
Okay,
Right.
I'll just take it and. How big is this thing? Is it like
It's
a large?
rifle-sized. It's
Okay.
just a las gun.
I mean, I've never used a las gun. Like,
True. It's rifle size. Yeah, it's a rifle.
okay, it's right. So I'll hold it up then. I'll see if there's like a shooting range of some sort. Can I test this? Is there a testing place?
Yeah.
Do you have any heresy I can just kill now?
No,
On an
no
Inquisitor's flagship? Hopefully not.
target.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it
But,
just slips.
No, there's definitely a fire range.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna go to the heavy weapons section.
Okay.
I'm gonna rummage around for an autocannon.
Yeah. Autocannons definitely be a few.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get an autocannon. I have a plus 30 to requisition rolls
Jesus.
How come?
from last week.
Oh, and you're gonna get to get an autocannon?
I'm gonna do to get an autocannon.
Alright.
So autocannons are very rare. I don't remember what the thing is for that.
I mean, you know.
Where even is the requisition stuff?
There's we have something pinned.
Doing?
Yeah. Let me look.
Okay, well, in the meantime, while that's happening, I am shooting this target. Am I shooting it well? That's a question that can
Roll
be
me
asked.
roll me a ballistic skill then.
Okay. Just flat ballistic skill?
Flat ballistic skill.
You have las weapon training, so you should be able to shoot it just fine.
That
Never mind, we
was
don't have to requisite.
definitely not. I got a 96 when my target's 34.
Luckily, it's a las gun, so it doesn't jam.
Okay.
Las guns only jam on 100 because they're reliable.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. So my ballistic skill, just technical question. My ballistic skill is 34, but I have a plus 10 intermediate to it. Like I have a plus 10 to it for. Oh, I have to add it in there.
Yeah.
You have to
do
add
need
it straight in.
Okay, so it's 44.
Yeah, that's
so
something I
either
asked
way,
a
it's
long
not
time
great.
ago. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't manually add it in there. So. Okay.
You hit the floor.
I hit the floor. Okay, I am going to reload,
Recalibrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
recalibrate it.
While I'm digging around through the weapon stuff, raise your aim, Miriam.
What, like this? And I'm gonna aim it at the ceiling and shoot again. 46. My target's 44.
It like clips the side of the head, like almost. It leaves a little like energy burn on the side of the head of the target dummy.
I don't.
Is it terrible?
I don't know. This seems like. I don't know. I'm not very good at this.
Keep trying, Miriam.
Is it terrible that Sybil just wants to snipe that thing from afar?
Blow it
Just to
apart.
fuck with them? Because I really want to.
Like standing in the doorway casually, just.
Just like sideways, don't even look at it. Just like, whatever.
I feel like I'd be shooting, and I think I would have gotten it on the third time, but it's really just you shooting it. Like.
I kind of
Like,
want
oh,
to
I
time
did
it. I want to time it exactly when Miria shoots it so that it does go off and she thinks she did it.
Okay, well, let me see. Let me see if I do it a third time.
There's a slight difference between a las gun and a sniper.
I did it! I actually did do it!
You did.
Okay, I got a 13!
Hits it straight in the chest.
I am so good at this game. I am so good. Listen, I am the best. This is my gun now. I will bless it. Thank you, Lazarus. I need a moment with this gun. Thank you.
Right. I need to figure out what is the rarity chart on this. I can't find it.
There is no rarity. I don't know where our requisition chart is. I know we had one.
It's very rare, so
Yeah, it's very
That's two. So I think the max is minus 60. So it would be minus 40, I think.
Is it?
Or minus 30. I'm not sure.
Because it's near unique.
It's the autocannon's very rare.
I think of the different tiers of it.
Oh, you got near unique, extremely rare, and then very rare. And those are the top three.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot Sybil gave me a plasma pistol too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so now I have a las gun then too?
You got a plasma pistol. I have a plasma pistol that's coming at some point. And a power sword. Oh, that's what I was looking at. Fucking if I want to do ambidexterity or not.
Oh, ambidextrous?
Yeah.
I mean, not bad. If you ever plan on using both together, you'll need it.
Let's say minus 30.
Okay.
Just because it's not worth looking through the
It's not
tables
worth
and
the time.
yeah. We got better things. We got heresy to. Well, I've got heresy to make. You've got heresy to kill.
I have your story to ruin.
Oh, you think you guys haven't already?
Listen.
All right,
Okay.
so it's a minus 30, but I have a plus 30, so it's just a flat influence check.
Yeah.
I'll just use I'll spend a little fate thing to give a plus 10.
Sure. Done. Oh look, there's an auto. It's like hidden under a mound of las cannons. Las guns.
I don't need these.
Who's been putting all these las cannons in here? What am I, a Baneblade?
Useless.
What am I trying to do? Kill everyone?
Baby's toys. I will grab the autocannon, go over to where Mario is shooting her target, and blast it to tiny pieces.
Roll me a ballistic skill. And I believe you have pluses on that, so whatever pluses you have.
Let's see. So it is okay. No, okay. I think it actually shoots further than the sniper rifle. 3d10 plus 8. Okay. Well, first I gotta roll a hit.
It's also got a closer range, so you'd probably be give your roll a plus 10, as opposed to.
I mean, its standard range is 300.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll off my heavy bolter real quick because I don't have them.
Okay.
Short range, semi-auto. Yeah, because it's. Wait, so is semi-auto the burst, or is that?
Semi-auto is a burst, yeah.
Okay. So it's
the
three rounds.
autocannon, yeah, the
It's a three
autocannon
rounds.
doesn't have automatic, so.
Yeah, I know that. Jesus Christ, if it did, it'd be an assault cannon, actually. Modifiers, you say a plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Doop. MO, semi-auto, fire mode. Oh, real quick, I need to do, because Evervolt doesn't have a semi-auto stat. I'm just going to do that real quick. So, like I said, I rolled out the Evervolt, but just because I don't have the auto cannon in right now.
So you you aim down range, let off a semi-auto burst, and like use the kickback as it fires to hit, because it's semi-auto. I think the max is 3 hits to hit 3 targets like in a row kind of thing. As Miri is celebrating her chest shot, you just decimate 3 targets in the space of like half a second.
See, this is why I ask why I need gun when you have this You're basically a war machine. Minus the mech.
Because I cannot protect you at all points in time, Miriam. And I'd prefer you not to have to use your hands to kill something. I'm sure you would too.
But your job is more, if that gun jams, who can unjam it quickly?
I can. I am a tech priest.
And you also do all medical work.
I have many hands. I have 4 hands. And my mechadendrites just go dee dee dee.
So
hands.
are you going with the lasgun?
Yeah, I'm going with the lasgun.
Because lasguns are kind of crappy. Like you could probably have a search for something better.
What's long range that would be beneficial to her?
It really just so she only has last weapon training.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so it would be that or a hotshot last gun.
I mean, the thing is that like we're here. Can we give her training?
If we could train her, we have like 6 bolt guns, but at the same time, that's like half her body mass. It's not.
I mean, okay, so no, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with the lasgun. I think, like, from a comfort standpoint, because I've been using the hotshot las pistol and I have the plasma pistol, like, I think, like, I don't want to get into a lot of like conflict like that, but
Yeah.
And I don't intend to, so it's not like I'm running in.
So the thing about a bolter, like if you got a bolt pistol or a bolter, there are human versions of it, right? I say human because the Adeptus Astartes version are fucking big and they're fucking meant for their giant ass fucking arms shooting. So we would be getting that grade. I forget what the actual model's called, but like there's 2 people in the group that know bolter weapons, and that's me and Lazarus. So I don't know, it would be up to Sheepy, but like if we trained you on it, logically in my head, hey, we would, like we're taking this time to help you like figure shit out and like use a gun like this, right?
With the mix of the knowledge poured into Miria's brain, and the fact that you guys have had the time with both styles of weapons, I'd allow training of Miria, kind of retroactively, on either plasma or bolt weapons, depending on what you like.
So I would do this, right? At the firing, because I'm there, I'm just watching. And I would walk up and be like, guest shooter. And then put the gun in Miria's hand and be like, feel the grip and the trigger and aim down the sights right there. And use the red dot as you see all the way down there. And you get a +10 to shooting now. Now pull the trigger.
Is this, sorry, which gun did you just hand me though?
The bolt pistol.
The one that...
His pistol.
His pistol. Okay, so I probably would have like picked up like, hello, old friend. And I'll aim.
Give it kiss even.
Oh,
Good
hello.
lick,
It
good
is
lick
so
for
good to
flavor.
see you. Listen, we are going to kill something right now, okay? You and me. And so, like, I'll just aim it at the target again. Do you want me to roll another ballistics?
Yep.
Okay.
+10.
+10. Oh yeah, the red
10.
dot laser sight. That's right.
Single shot, probably standard distance.
Nice. So 22.
Hells yeah.
So.
Probably hit the head somewhere.
Mhm.
Not like center mass or anything, but
I probably would have felt like a very good sense of calm and just be like, yes, of course I was going to hit properly with this gun. I've communicated with it. So I'll hand it back to Arkiel and just be like, I feel this is good one too. Less bulky than this one. I like your gun very much. But again, it is shorter range, no?
Mm-hmm. It is shorter.
So...
if I could, just weigh in quickly for you guys in your decision. If you can get yourself a plasma gun, You're best equipped to dealing with the fact that they overheat badly sometimes and the jamming and misfiring and stuff. So, like, plasma guns are super useful because you can overcharge them, which basically means extra damage and...
But hot.
Yeah. But because you have your technical knock and you can bless the guns and everything, it tends to mean, like, jamming is less dangerous. Okay. So if anyone was to have a plasma weapon, you'd be the best choice.
I mean, I still have that plasma pistol. Yeah. I just don't really know how to use it well.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, like, I'd allow you guys to train Miria into plasma weapons, or bolt weapons, like either one. So, okay. But the plasma gun has a 90-meter range, penetration 6, with 1d10 plus 7 damage, which is pretty nice. Let me just get the...
is there a plasma gun there? She has a pistol, but is there a plasma gun there?
Plasma gun, yeah.
Well, I think Miria has a influence of 50, and also plus, I believe it's plus 30, in total, because you're a tech priest.
Yeah, she gets like some... you get some special thing for requisitioning shit. Yeah. Because you're a tech priest. Because you have like a tech priest network or some shit.
I don't have that on my sheet.
We have used it before.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that. It might be a reroll, actually. Just like you're allowed to reroll your...
either that... So if she fails it, I would want to get her a plasma gun. It'd be like... Here are your options, right? We can get you a bolter, if you like a bolter. If you want something that's more of an energy and less explosive, we can get you a plasma gun. Has a good distance. You can probably hold the plasma gun fairly well, and you probably are more well-equipped to deal with it since you have your Mechanicus abilities. So even if it overheats, you'll be able to vent it quickly and efficiently.
Yes, I know what plasma guns do. I know plasma, I know the intricacies of each one. I just don't... I need to try it. You know? I need to see. It's like... I don't know. Sometimes you hold something, it doesn't fit. It's like skin. You know, sometimes you feel it doesn't fit, so you take it off, you put metal skin. You don't do this?
No.
Okay, find plasma gun. Let's find plasma gun. Let's try this. Sybil gave me plasma pistol. I just don't know how to use, so... I'll look around for a plasma gun as well.
So that will be an influence roll with
30.
Well, it's also minus 30, so it'd be just flat out.
Okay. I'm going to use a fate point.
Alrighty.
Okay. Because that's too low. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 83 and a 70.
Wrecked.
Well, I believe Arkiel is going to try and acquire one as well.
Okay.
I'm just rolls in with a shot. I'm gonna keep scrambling through and just find just bits and pieces of things.
Is it minus 30
distracting
for me as well?
Yeah, because that's the rarity of the weapon.
Wow. You find one, but it's damaged.
I spent a fate point.
Wait. You didn't put in your new influence. It's 75.
Yeah, minus 30?
Minus 30. Yeah.
Damn it, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Arkil, can you find something? I'm so distracted by all these shiny metals.
I buried the plasma guns in Laz.
Can I re-roll it and then add 10 to it? And I'll spend 2 fate. Wait, what are you gonna do?
I'll tell you what. You guys have got critical successes. Use a critical success, you can get it.
I mean, that's a shitty way to use a critical success.
I'm gonna fucking use it. I want my last gun. I'm gonna use
Plasma
it.
gun.
Okay.
Plasma gun. Sorry. Yes, I want my plasma gun. So
What is the range on a hold up? Plasma gun. Okay, it is 90.
Wait,
Yeah, it's and if you set it to.
I have a question for Meta. Is Rocket being a big baby right now?
oh, look at him. He's so cute.
He's probably mad because like my office door is closed and I'm not giving him attention.
Also, the
So-
target that Sybil just shot, I'm gonna blow it to pieces.
Okay.
You can't blow to pieces something that's been blown up already.
You shot its head. I'm
13
shooting the
degrees of
rest it.
success, there's no head anymore.
Listen,
just
we've
gone.
had
It's
dysfunctional
disintegrated.
streams before, but I think this takes the cake.
Also, what is the range of your sniper rifle?
It's 200.
300.
I know.
Fuck yeah.
I know, but you shoot at a penalty. Don't you?
45.
I mean,
20.
you're in my standard range.
Yes.
I don't-
I have
Exactly.
20 range.
Oh, so now you've used your critical success, so mark a critical success off.
How many did we have? We had how many?
4.
4? Okay, so I have 2 left. Okay.
So you're wandering the halls and effectively calling out for a plasma gun at this point. Like, you've searched the armory, you've searched the you've searched
plasma gun.
and
Here, plasma gun.
down the hall, wouldn't you know it, walking with a plasma gun in his hands is Bonnie.
Shut up.
And he's like, yeah, I heard you were looking for plasma gun. I tracked one down for you.
Ha!
I turn around and I walk away.
I will leave it in your bunk.
Why do you know where I sleep?
Because we're famous.
Yeah, I mean, we bunk with an Inquisitor, so
Yeah. Wow, that sounds a little.
it actually, as that came out, I was like, oh
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
I mean, when you want power.
You're in the same facility as an Inquisitor. Because every ship that we go to, we always make some, like, in the storage room, like a fucking weird house.
We always renovate the janitor's closet for some fucking reason.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I'll have I just write different symbols and stuff, like inscribing everything.
No bodies allowed.
No bunnies allowed.
No Bonleys, no
The gun is still on your bed
Mhm.
because he can't read.
Well, Lonnie's dead, so.
Well, yeah, no Lonnie's.
Oh, and
I
she
wish
does
I
also
grabbed
have
this
a
phone.
couple of servitor Lonnies as well, so.
Oh
They should be
yeah. They're all
Oh, they're
around
not
there.
dead?
No,
No,
my
no,
2
they're good.
personal servitors are still good.
Okay.
The rest of them are.
The murder servitors got murdered, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't you use the servitors in the surgery?
Yes.
I
that's
can, yes.
that's what
Actually,
they're
then in which
there
case I'll
for.
go with that.
What...
Yeah. Yeah.
So you now have a plasma gun.
I gotta add this.
I'm assuming you can find the stats for it, but in the chat I did put what Maximal does,
Okay.
which is basically as a free action, you can switch it to Maximal setting, which adds 10 to its range, adds 1d10 to its damage, so it would be 2d10 plus 7, and plus 2 to its penetration, so it would be penetration 8.
Okay.
So, yeah, on Maximal, you might want to add this as like a separate gun. So
I'm putting it into my journal entry for now, but
okay.
actually that's a good idea, a separate gun.
So you can have like plasma gun standard, plasma gun maximal,
Mhm.
and yeah. So on Maximal, it will be 2d10 plus 7 damage with 8 penetration,
Okay.
which is super powerful. But the jam for the plasma gun is 91 and above, so make sure that you
I can
bless
automatically
your
do that
weapon.
as a half. I have technical knock.
Yeah, so
which
you can.
it's an auto thing for a half action, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Just hope you
Wait.
have the half action to spend.
Yeah, so
I
just
mean-
make it's a great weapon. Just make sure you protect yourself from jams and stuff because it can hurt.
Okay. Sounds good.
So, yeah, you guys have been shooting at targets, competing with each other. I think a couple of middle fingers have been thrown as targets have been destroyed.
So I put the telesight, the bayonet, and the mod stock on the auto cannon.
Okay.
So gotta feel good about it.
Would you like to?
5, 4.
Well, we'll give you a second to do that. But
Sorry,
what's Sybil been doing
She was shooting
aside from the shooting? Well, I mean, that's not all that she's been doing.
She's been laughing her ass off at people missing their targets.
Just Miria?
And probably just hanging out, relaxing a bit, thinking about how wonderful she had of a time killing people.
I
reminiscing.
probably want her to sight in my sight.
Yeah.
Because
Happily.
I don't aim my guns.
Yeah, lots of reminiscing.
So,
And also thinking about how she wants to kill Manius in many different ways. Might include torture.
maybe
It's like
interrogation.
I might throw him over to Arkiel for a little while to have some fun before I kill him.
Do I get to interrogate someone?
Maybe if I can get my hands on him.
There's nothing to interrogate him for, but
Doesn't matter. There is, except specifically, how did he get my kills, asshole?
When they all died from the virus.
So, here's a question. Does Sybil consider them to be her kills, considering they weren't actually on a mission?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, only because they're Dark Eldar.
Yeah. And
Because
they one of them got away from your shot and
Right.
survived it. And...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we go and install a baleful eye in Inquisitor Arkiel, Miria, would you like to take a shot with your plasma gun now?
I would.
Okay.
would.
Would you like to shoot it maximal or?
Yeah, I'll try shooting it at maximal. Why not? So ballistics.
explodes. Miria dies.
No, listen. I'll probably initially start and then just work it up. Just switch it.
I assume in this instance, you would have gone through the, applying the sacred unguents and observing the rituals before you shot it. So, you're protected from one jam, which means you're fine.
Okay.
Actually, it's like,
Hey,
I fucking ace it. I got an 8.
Okay, so let me I need to make sure.
Also,
we have a lot of red dot laser sights that we can put on it.
Oh yeah.
By
we
the
just
way,
have so many.
the telescopic sight allows me to ignore long and extreme range.
Oh my god.
So- So the plasma gun can shoot semi-automatic.
Mm-hmm.
So roll me 2 maximal damage.
2 maximal damage. Let me just see. I think I should almost have this in. So damage and damage. Whoa.
So
Okay,
that's
18 pen 8, 22 pen 8.
you became
So-
Sybil.
It's so much damage.
For reference, the second shot would have actually damaged over the Space Marine's armor, and with that and the penetration, it would have taken off half his wounds. So that gives you an idea of the.
I mean, I killed him instantly, so
Yeah, no.
Listen, okay, we know you got a big dick, okay? You guys can
Listen,
put it
I
away.
have the biggest dick.
Okay. Fucking.
He is 6 feet tall at least. His name is Dick Van Dyke.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, that's fucking dope. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's
Okay.
good. The plasma gun's a good choice. Just hopefully it doesn't kill you. That's the one backdraw.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I suggested it for the tech priest, because
The one that could stop it, most likely, maybe.
So at that point, Arkel would walk up to Miria and be like, "Well, here are a couple things that you could put on the top of that to help with hitting your target." But and he holds out a telescopic sight and the red dot laser. I don't know if they can be used in conjunction, but who knows? And he's like, "But I also found this going through the junk around here while you were shooting." And he holds out a diagnoster. He's like, "It's very good for finding an ailment of some sort. You're probably better understanding it. I'm not too good at the medical field."
But I am, and I'll pick it up and I'll. Can I install it?
Sure. Yeah.
So what does it give me? Just
Plus 10, right?
plus 10
Plus
to
20.
what?
Plus
Wait,
20.
Plus, what are we talking about?
So it's a diagnosticer.
Diagnoster does plus 20 to
Diagnoster.
ailments. So it's like for your Medicaid stuff. The red dot laser will give you plus 10 to your shooting.
Ballistics, yeah.
And then telescopic sight will give you no penalties on a extreme or long range shots.
Okay. Plus 10 ballistics, plus 10, or plus no penalty, extreme, long distance, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's for both. And then, sorry, the diagnostic is plus how much? Sorry, I missed that.
20.
Plus 20 to what?
Diagnosing ailments. I only briefly shorthand wrote it down, so I don't know if it does anything more.
Okay.
Okay,
That's fine. It's Medicaid, so it doesn't really I have a ton of Medicaid.
So at the same time, when Miria is going to be doing that, I would, or Arkiel would be going off and be like, I need to arrange a meeting with someone. I'll be back and we'll meet at the, where are we meeting for the surgery?
Obviously my room. I sleep on surgery table. Come on.
It's the medical cupboard.
It's like janitor's closet turned into.
It's the janitor's closet. It's
So-
the rack that had like the band-aids.
Mhm. It is where I'll patch your eye up. Servitors fit in there too. It's just a little cozy.
Yes. Well, I'll meet you there after you get your attachments done and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go meet with Sybil.
As I'm sitting next to her.
Is she, what?
Sybil's in the room.
Chilling with
Yeah,
us.
I've been
When
chilling
did
with you
you
guys
get in the
laughing.
She's always been in the room.
Yeah.
She's been
We've been-
shooting at
yeah,
our
we-
targets.
Yeah,
You've
we've
been
been
on mute
competitive
for
shooting.
so long, I didn't even know you were
That's
in.
what happens, Sybil. You don't even realize she's there.
Yeah.
How
You
do
failed your
I
awareness.
realize and you don't?
Yeah. Because I was probably reading shit and I wasn't paying attention. So he would look at Sybil and be like, Sybil, let's go.
Okay. Where are we going?
Probably somewhere private, so back to the room. I don't know if they're going to be staying, if Miria and all them are staying here.
Mm-hmm.
No, I've walked out at this point. I've gone to like prepare and like pray and fix everything.
Probably somewhere that is like very kind of disclosed, but not, super hidden, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
The other side of the armory would work.
Yeah, somewhere like that. You
No,
find
It would be like leaving the area a little bit and
Yeah.
going somewhere else.
you find a storage area. It's off the beaten path.
What real quick question before I start this conversation. Is there different degrees of Inquisitors, or are all Inquisitors on the same level?
No, there's different grades of
Yeah.
it is a natural hierarchy as well as kind of a set like among Inquisitors. So you're literally bottom of the barrel. You're brand spanking new. Most Inquisitors won't respect you in the slightest, and most of them will get anything they requisition before you ever will.
Yeah, there are like different branches as well. Like the Ordos Xenos deals with alien threats.
Yeah.
The Orders Hereticus deals with heretics, and then there's like other ones, and there's ones you won't have ever heard of, and yeah. So.
Well, I think I would be part of the one that deals with cults and Hereticus.
What is Hereticus?
Yeah, because I'm at the Order Xenos is more they are there and Death Watchers with them, and then Order the other one is more with the Grey Knights. The one dealing with demons and the warp and all that kind of stuff. So I imagine I'd be part of the Hereticus because that's the very much fits with RKL. Yeah. Okay. That's why I kind of want to know before I start this conversation because it'll help if I did. So as they're in their own little area, he would look at Sybil and be like, "Well, as I'm an Inquisitor now, I understand. Thank you. As I understand that, I am not the top of the food chain there, but with Arcanus or anything, and I understand you had your own secret mission with Rosencrantz, and that's what you had arranged, and there's nothing I can say against that because the Emperor willed it that way. But let us work more together now, as we can take out more of the cults and all that. And when the Dark Eldar come about, we can kill them a little bit further. But as I'm more sitting with the Inquisitors and hearing how they talk to each other, and understanding, especially with Rosencrantz and that dynamic, even Inquisitors are hard to be trusted. Especially, I did notice. Did I see that guy with the two skulls?
He walked past us. We don't know what the fuck he is.
Yeah, he did walk past you as he left. So
yeah, but did I notice
you would have recognized him as some form of assassin / bounty hunter.
I did notice that there was an assassin who had two particular skulls.
Why don't we just call him like a low-ranking bounty hunter that likes to utilize other people's work for himself?
Well, regardless of whatever you want to call him.
His name's Manius. He's gonna die, and that's all that really matters. So, what was your point with that?
He stole your kills, correct?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not that petty. He did, though. Yeah.
Well, and that's where you actually see Arkell laugh a little bit, and he's just like, he stole your kills, so you can be as petty as you want in that. But I think the crew that we have is good for what we do, and having you a part of our group as our assassin, that's what I'm asking you, is that when I give you a target, you hunt them out to the nth degree.
Well, yeah, if you give me a mission, that's what it is. But there was a mission that trumped your mission before.
I was only an acolyte then.
But what I'm saying is, it trumped your mission regardless of your status at the time, because it was from the Inquisitor.
But as an Inquisitor now, things are...
I mean, okay,
different.
I'll be honest with you. I was listening to the entire conversation. You already knew that. So I get it. He said, you're the guy. That's it. You're the guy. But if he calls me back over there, then he's the guy. And then you're the second guy.
Well...
She's a really cheap whore.
Who do you trust?
Wow, you are so out of line.
Too soon.
What?
I'm sorry.
Listen, I've got a girlfriend and a gun. I'm good. Yeah.
I don't want to know what you do with the gun.
Have you been paying attention to chat this whole time?
That reminds me of a Kiss song called Love Gun.
No.
Love Gun. Okay. So, as Archael would be like, well, I understand Arcanus will hire you from time to time. You're good at what you do. But you can let me in on the loop now. And also keep an eye on Arcanus for me.
Okay. So here's the thing. I don't trust any of you guys, including Arcanus, so that's not even a problem, so you don't have to worry about that. So if you do something stupid, I'll probably kill you. Just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all cards on the table.
Like being a heretic?
Yeah, being a heretic, getting in the way of one of my kills purposely, working with the enemy like Manius, so that thing.
All I'm asking you is be straightforward with me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Can I
It's
just make a comment about the whole Rosencrantz thing?
Go.
You should have expected the result that you got.
We had something worked out beforehand.
It was
Here's
a
the
loose
thing.
definition
This
of
is my
agreement.
expectations. If you're going to kill someone, let me know that's what you want to do.
I always want to kill someone.
Yes.
It should be assumed in all cases. I don't take hostages. I don't leave witnesses. That's it.
That's fine, and I understand that's why you're good at what you do.
Right.
But with Rosencrantz, I wanted a little bit more information from her. Yes.
Yeah, good luck
And-
trying to get that out of an Inquisitor.
I wanted to try my hand at that.
Yeah, but I had to kill her, so...
But I understand you had higher orders, and there's nothing we can do about that. I more want to have we were in combat together, and as far as I'm concerned, a bond in combat is a bond that should never be broken.
Hmm.
And that's where I'm coming from.
You do remember I'm a death cult assassin, right?
Yes.
Bonds aren't their thing. They don't bond with people. I mean, maybe like another sister, but that's about
If I
it.
have an apprentice, but the apprentice is supposed to kill me, so there's really not a bond there. So
Those are the Sith.
this is like straight up Sith stuff that Memoritat do. So yeah.
But he like looks at you and he's like, I understand you're an assassin, and I understand your qualms, or not qualms, but I understand where you are coming from.
My principles are not the same as yours. I am not a warrior. I'm an assassin, which means that I have a separation of giving a fuck about people and wanting to kill them instead. So basically, I'm saying I don't really give a fuck about people. So bonds aren't like a thing for me.
Yes, and I understand where you're coming from. But what I'm saying for a bond, and it doesn't necessarily mean the same thing as what an actual bond is, but let me know if anyone assigns you to kill someone on your missions. So then I can incorporate my plans with that.
Okay,
I'm
how
trying
much
to-
notice do you need? Because
Well, if we're on a mission and all of a sudden, if it's a split second before, I mean, that's not enough time. But understand what I'm saying is, how long did you know about Rosencrantz that you were going
for
to
like
attack?
ever.
Yes. So
But I couldn't tell you that. That's not how assassinations work.
well, I
So-
was not in the know. I didn't need to be in the know. But
Okay, great. So, assassination missions where you are allowed to know, I will let you know or hope that the person that hired me, which
Don't word it like
AKA
that. What I'm saying is that
Arcanus, if he doesn't tell you, that's not my fault. So, if he shares with you, that's his prerogative. If you give me a target to assassinate, you'll already know. So, there's no conflict of, there's no conflict here.
if you have an assassination target, let me know.
If it relates to anything that we're doing, I will let you know. Because I'm not telling you every assassination mission that I have. That's just not happening.
That's not what I'm asking.
But you just said that.
Related to whatever mission
That's
we're
what I
doing.
just said.
Hence the Rosencrantz mission.
Yeah, that was not supposed to necessarily be related. It just happened to be related, but I couldn't tell you because Arcanus. So let's just leave it at the fact that if there is a target that I have to kill, I'm gonna kill it, and then you can do whatever you want with the body after the fact. Otherwise, give me a different target. If you really want to play it that way, you could try to sneak in like this is a priority target when if it's not important, that's fine. But I got to do my job. So
Well, I can always assign you targets.
yeah, that's kind of the hope, because that's what I do.
Well,
You know, and information networks and spies, things like that. I do that. I can have a lot of fun with that. Did I tell you about the time with the 3 on... Never mind.
no.
You know, like, it's like, what would be the equivalent in Warhammer to Hunger Games?
Warhammer.
Warhammer is basically...
Everywhere in Warhammer. So that's why I give you free range in Caduceus, because I know that you're very capable. And
I mean, you technically didn't have any control over what I did in that case until now, so...
I gave you a priority. I said, don't get seen on planet. You did not.
You don't need to tell me those things. I already do those things. Here's what's up, okay? To help this conversation complete its intended goal, if you give me an assassination target, that is the target. You can't, no take backsies, okay? If you tell me that somebody needs to die, they die.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? That's it. That's literally it. You can't change your mind. Once you're in contract with me, you can't change your mind. You can't be all like, oh, Sybil, never mind. I don't want you to kill that person. Because that's just not how it works.
And I'm not saying I'm going to go
No,
back on that.
I'm just letting
If
you...
someone's going to die, I want them dead.
Yeah, that's good.
But where I'm coming in is that a contradiction of missions.
Well, there wasn't really a contradiction. It was inconvenient for you.
Which is a contradiction.
Semantics.
However you want to word it, it got in my way.
Yep, but I did my job. So as far as I'm concerned, I did exactly what I was supposed to.
And as far as I'm concerned, you got in my way at that time.
Well, if you had gotten in my way, I would have had to kill you first and then the Inquisitor, and that would have been really inconvenient for everybody, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't work like that anymore.
Okay. I feel like we're going around in circles. Do you like circles?
Whatever. And then he leaves.
Circles are actually a very perfect shape. Did you notice?
I prefer
The
triangles.
first circle was invented, and I'm just gonna go on a rant about circles.
Well,
This Archeo has finished his weapon testing and shooting a lot of the targets in pieces. He will be seen walking out of the armory with another crate of grenades and like a drum of ammunition.
okay. Well, should we take a break there? When
Sure.
we get back, we can install the Baleful Eye.
Yes.
Which I think is going to be replacing Arkeel's stink eye that he currently has.
Okay. Sounds good, guys. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Hang tight. Go get some drinks, water, whatever you need. And we'll see you soon.
All right.
This is like, you roll badly.
Hi, guys. We're back. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, I just did that without warning. It's fine.
I just had to shove a suppository in my ass. Are we back online? Oh, goodness.
No, we're talking about Rogue Trader.
Yeah, the roles in Rogue Trader that I love.
Yeah.
I never played Rogue Trader.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Neither have I. I had an idea of what it was going to be, and then I thought about being something else. Like, that would actually be a lot of fun. And I know everyone wants me to be it now I think about it, too.
An orc?
Not just an orc.
A Girl Scout orc.
Would you like to buy some mini wheats? What are these? I really don't.
These ones are tag-alongs. They're pretty good.
See,
I like them.
That'd be like knocking on the door. Would you like to buy some Girl Scout cookies? Munching on them. These ones are pretty good.
Yeah, they're made out of Girl Scouts.
If you buy these ones, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Because I like them.
All right. Let's jump
What do you
right
mean,
back
lemon?
into things.
Like lemon snaps? Don't pour the lemon snaps, I'll kill you.
So, I would imagine after you've walked off and this is Arkeel. After you've walked off and you're probably wandering down a hallway somewhere, muttering about fucking assassins and stubborn people. You hear over the
basically it'd be like, if she gets in my way again, I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah, you hear over the announcement, like a couple of announcement things, which Miria's clearly patched into, that she's ready for your operation.
Attention! Attention! This is message for Arkeel.
You know I'm on.
Arkeel,
You can reach me.
the operation room is ready.
Can we not announce that I'm going to be operated on so people can try to kill me?
I am very sorry for this. There is no operation by. It's like.
Because actually, yes, as an Inquisitor, even brand new, a lot of people are going to want him. Whether because he is now a force that, could impede, or people want his place. Oh, man, you better hope you live more than like 3 days.
Oh, yeah. Being an Inquisitor is fun.
Why do you think Arcanus has 2 Sisters of Battle as guard?
2 crazy Sisters of Battle.
But yeah, I would head over to where Miria is and go get surgery on my eye.
Okay. So Miria, let us, to begin with, we will get a Medicaid roll.
Okay.
With all your pluses and everything. There's got to be no minus on this.
Yeah, there are. It's like a 40 plus here. Well, it's actually 30, but. Hello? Roll 20. Oh, there it is. Yeah, 9 degrees.
Surgery's done.
Yeah.
We'll also get a tech use so that you can install this thing.
Okay, that's like.
But
40.
with the Medicaid success, let's give it a plus 10 as well. So
You managed to take the eye out and put the new eye in. Does it work?
Yeah, I rolled a 98 and still did this fine, so I think we're fine.
Has new eye, can't see out of it.
Say you put Arkeol under. It's very quick. Your Lonnie 1 and Lonnie 2 were very helpful, and they they've been with you through surgeries and through tortures, basically, is what they can only be described. So
Whoa.
and yeah, it all gets the eye gets detached and taken out, and the new one gets put in, and calibrated and everything like that. So once Arkiel wakes up, he has a new baleful eye.
Okay.
Yay! What color is it?
What color would you like it to be?
They tend to go an ominous red.
Oh, does it glow the whole time?
Actually, no. Baleful eyes are meant to be discreet. Actually, I think they have a I still think they don't look normal. But...
I think I want it to be a little bit darker than my normal colored eye, which I think is going to be a like blue-green.
Okay.
And so it'll be a little bit darker than that.
Okay.
Would you like just a pupil, like just a big pupil instead? So it's basically black with a little bit of white around the edges.
Ooh.
No, because I think that'd be too conspicuous.
Okay.
I think inconspicuous is like because for what the eye is, and so if he's fighting heretics and they have him pinned down, and they're like, "Oh, you can't get out of this," and then he can use his eye laser to shoot out of fucking like manacles and shit like that. So,
well, let's say that on your command, you can make it kind of a mix of like Terminator glow red, or like, you know, kind of like that sort of thing. Whenever you want, you can make it shine this kind of like ominous red, and any primitive or non-technological entities will get fear 10, like a standard fear from you.
okay. That works for me.
I assume that's something that Miria added in because she was like, "Hey, look, a cool red, it glows."
I probably was like, there's a thing, like a calibration thing where I just poke it and it changes color.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, or like a little like electrical circuit that I'm just like pressing different buttons and holding a mirror up to him, be like, "Do you like this one?"
I want
This
it
one?
where he truly gets angry, like uncontrolled, like when he sees something that makes him pissed, automatically there is a moment where it like will turn red and he has to like get it back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can calibrate that with like a anger meter, like probably with
I think it's just something that happens within, like, after the eye's installed and all that kind of stuff, as a flavor thing for.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's fine.
You guys are all set up and geared up and equipped up, and I imagine at least a couple of you are sitting about post-surgery, kind of, you know, probably discussing what you want to do next.
What do we want to do next? That's a great question.
I'm sitting at my bunk that is now a miniature armory, and cleaning and polishing all my weapons and make sure everything's functioning.
I'm applying sacred unguents to like everything.
Arkeel's power armor would be up on a stand, ready for him to jump into if he needs to.
You don't jump into power armor. It's a lengthy process to put it on. So you put it on or you don't.
Why can't it be like Fallout?
Because it's individual pieces, unfortunately.
God damn it.
It's like old plate mail, but with technology that you gotta stab into yourself.
Okay.
You can still jump into it, but you'll just be in a pile of armor at the end.
It
may actually kill you. I don't know how much it weighs.
What are our options again for what we can do?
I think we could just go planet anywhere, right?
Yeah, technically speaking, you can do whatever you want. You can requisition a frigate, that kind of thing. From what you know, Exile seems absolutely balked with chaos. Triskelion possibly has some scientific thing Yeah. It has some form of scientific lab related to the toxin or virus.
Oh yeah, that's
that was,
other like ancient. Yeah.
Hades is a planet you don't know much about, except for it was a Dark Angels recruitment world. You still have Parapet, where the orcs are mostly bombed out of existence, but you do know that the Inquisitor Rosencrantz was there at one point with an inspection of some kind. You haven't ever been to Hoplite or Trident or Kyrath, which are all planets you have very little information about.
Or the Fold. We've not been to the Fold. The Frontier Realm?
Yeah, you haven't been to the Fold, no.
I think 2 people would be for Triskelion, but let's see. So, where do you all want to investigate? What's Xenos and Triskelion?
You remember when we
Not
found out?
necessarily.
I mean, they have weaponry. They have another armory like the one we found with the murder servitors on the Abbey.
Yes, but this was the information you found from the Inquisitor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even with information
data.
from Inquisitor,
No, we may be going into a traitor marine fortress.
Yeah.
Is there any way to get information from this planet before we go?
Probably not,
I can
seeing it's a
scout, I
traitor
can
marine
scout.
fortress.
I could scout it.
If you're talking about Triskelion,
Yeah.
that's where the fake Marines are from.
Yeah.
They are
Yeah.
still on your ship.
Oh, those dudes. Okay.
We can accompany them back to Triskelion and see what things are going on, and then we can make our way to Hades and Luminum and explore those planets as well.
Let me see.
Murder servitors.
With Triskelion being the Dark Angel recruitment world,
One of 2.
one of 2, we'd need to have a huge army to go against Triskelion. And if it's an entire world that is dedicated to Dark Angels recruitment, how are we supposed to fix that
Dark
without...
Angels themselves are not heretics. They're a loyalist faction.
No, but like that's okay, yeah, that's true, okay.
Yeah.
They just abandoned the planet for whatever reason. We don't know why.
Yeah.
This entire sector was abandoned.
Yeah.
So,
But we do have to worry about Alpha Legion instead trying to recruit these people like they already have.
Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about. Is
Well-
more Alpha Legion on that planet, because we managed to convince 10 people that they're wrong. A planet may be a little bit different.
Okay.
But if we come back with them,
There's a chance they'll kill all of us.
well, we can see what kind of world it is. If it is maybe we can make it another agri world, turn it into a shrine world, or a hive world. I prefer
Well-
hive world.
If it is a recruiting planet, it is best left to the chapter what would be done with it. It is best for us not to meddle in their endeavors.
But they abandoned them.
Arcanus said he was going to reinform them of its existence.
So we can go solidify these two worlds for the Dark Angels. Make sure there is no heresy tainted on these I almost said islands, but on these planets. And then relay that information to them.
What do we know about Luminum?
Not much, I don't think. It's a death world, desert, lots of monsters.
Do like monsters.
Boring. Maybe it's a good ore world.
We don't know anything about Hades, right?
It's a Dark Angel recruitment world.
I thought it was
Last
Triskelion.
last time it was
One of two.
last time it was like within the realm of the Imperium. It was a Dark Angel recruitment world along with Triskelion.
Oh.
We can go
but
by Hades and scan it and see what it is. Now, currently, we're on our way to Triskelion, but
that information is like pretty old because
Okay.
it's what Miria downloaded in her head,
Yeah.
and that lab again.
Okay.
is old.
I vote Scout Hades, and if it's cool, we'll go down there, kill some stuff, and then we go to Triskelion. That's
what are
my
we
vote.
gonna kill on Hades?
I don't know if there's something to kill. If there's Xenos, some all over.
And then as he's looking at Sybil, his eye is like glowing red.
Cool eye. We're kind of like. Nope, never mind. I don't have anything to say about that. Machine
not
parts
like
are
his
pretty
eye?
cool, though. Eh?
You see,
Eh?
I am artist when it
She
comes
points to both of her arms.
Mhm.
Lazarus will continue. I have one of the drums for my autocan. I'm just kind of loading shells into it, kind of watch everyone brooding over each other.
I do want to go to Triskelion because that's also where Miria got a lot of information on the system, and maybe we can get more information on the rest of the planets that have not been explored here or have not been re-explored.
So, again, another issues coming with Triskelion is it is a homeworld to a people. That place may be a holy area in which they may not allow us to enter. There
Well,
may
okay.
be traitor guard there, or traitorous marines there.
Are we talking about like the other planets that we haven't
We're
discovered
talking
yet?
about Triskelion.
Oh, Triskelion specifically. Okay. 'Cause-
Triskelion because they have a lab there, and the last time we went to a lab, that's how we discovered 3 of the planets in the system. Maybe be
The
able
lab
to...
definitely has information in it, but it comes with very large risks.
Do we know that the other planets exist, or do we just not know that any of those planets exist right now?
We know they exist. We don't know what the fuck they are, right?
You
Yeah.
had a map.
Okay, but
in
like the
lab.
map is still empty.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was. It had planets that were either scrubbed or redacted, or
Okay.
or you just don't have information on them. You know of their physical existence. You know no information about them.
So I'm just gonna point to like a random one that hasn't been named. I'm just gonna point there and be like, why don't we go here?
One thing, Akil, one thing you should do with your new badge of power, see if we can't get a more thorough map, see if we can't call on something a bit deeper, maybe.
Let me see what I can find before we go to random unnamed planets that could be...
Yes. As much as I love a sense of adventure, I don't wish to die on a planet that is unknown and cannot be retrieved.
Sheepy, can I retrieve a map of the system?
Yeah.
I mean, the other likelihood is that where's the warp surrounding any of those planets?
Yeah, so yeah, just like, what is it? The Fold or whatever? Not the Fold, the Exile has
Exile.
is warp cover, yeah.
Yeah.
If we randomly go to a planet and there's a warp storm there,
Yeah.
we're fucked.
Yeah, that isn't great. And keep in mind, you guys are probably one of the most informed groups in
Yeah.
the sector about this sector at this point.
This is our sector. So what do we know about the other planets here?
The non-marked ones,
Yeah.
nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, what?
That's why I was saying put in a recommendation to someone a little bit higher than Arcanus for maybe a less redacted map.
Like
Okay.
the information, as far as you can tell, has been lost or is just hidden, or you're not allowed to look at it for whatever reason.
Well, I wasn't allowed to look at with my new Inquisition powers.
Weren't.
I want to see if I can requisition a map that would be more revealing on what is around here and what the sector's about and the history of the sector.
I know the basic
request.
history.
Yeah, like you can put in a request, but your logic would dictate that if Arcanus couldn't get it, which you assume he tried to get information about the sector, it's unlikely you will be able to.
Here's the thing. I want to requisition it, and I want to use my crit.
You don't want to requisition it.
I don't?
Wait, I thought you said I don't want to requisition it.
Does.
No, I do, and I want to use my crit.
I mean, that may not necessarily change.
Unfortunately, I wouldn't have you roll for it because it's not possible to get at this point in time. So, I mean, like, technically speaking, you could use your crit, but I could maybe work something out for that crit, but it wouldn't be satisfactory, and you'd feel like you wasted your crit. Like
Okay.
Then... Well, what I can tell you then is a lot of information about the sector has been lost, which is part of the reason why they sent regiments in and then you guys to explore it, because they wanted information.
Well, I mean, if that's the logic behind it, I mean, that's what we've been told the whole time. So, all right. So here's the thing. Things have been lost to time. The information we can't get. If I even requisition the information, it's going to take a long time. So, what we could do is I recommend that we explore Triskelion and investigate the other lab. Because the other lab will have information. If we want to stop on Hades along the way, we can figure that out when we get closer to Hades and we're able to do a biometric scan of the land and see whether it's even a habitable world currently. Because we know nothing of Hades. We know at one time it was a Dark Angels recruitment world as well as Triskelion. But currently, what it is now, we don't know. And
Is
same
it
with
wise?
If we do a scan and keep our distance, we should be fine. Triskelion, we have people that are local. We know people are living there. We don't know what kind of state they're in, and we might be able to claim that back for the Imperium.
So it is far. Don't we need to bring army then? We need to prepare everything in worst case scenario. That's so many resources. We don't know what we're walking into.
Yes, we do not know what we're walking into on any of the planets, unfortunately.
We could go back to the Abbey now, and the Dark Eldar have claimed territory and destroyed the Fortress world, which I find very unlikely, but this is what we have to look forward to in this uncharted area. We don't know where people are. And as far as anything, the Dark Eldar are dead because people failed their mission to kill the leadership, except for outside resources. And he looks at Sybil, and
you also failed, Arkel. Saying
it wasn't my mission. I defended the Abbey and lived.
And we all defended the Abbey and lived.
It wasn't Sybil's mission either.
You don't
Well,
treat
she-
it like that.
I was out of character.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought Sybil was talking in third
No,
person.
she's never gonna respond to you when you insult her that way.
So, what is the plan then? Where do we go next?
I say we give a scan of. Wait, was Luminum also a Dark Angel recruitment world now?
Yeah, that's where the dudes came from.
Oh, I thought they came from Triskelion.
Oh,
Lu-
was it
Lu-
just?
Triskelion is where the fake Marines came
Okay,
from.
that's where they came. Fake, just not Marines.
It's a good way of describing them.
I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, Luminum is the desert death world. You don't have much information on it,
yeah.
but you know that it's a death world.
I recommend, and I'll ask you guys what you want to do as well. Is we do a scan of both worlds to see where they currently stand, and then make our way to Triskelion, drop off these crew, as Bonnie's like waving through the window at Miria. And we can then decide when we get to Triskelion to see if there is anything from the lab that we can see. If it is a Xenos research lab, we will destroy it instantaneously, get rid of it, burn it to the ground. And if the Alpha Legion are there, see what we can do, get a report out to someone, and go from there. Because even if we just commandeer a frigate, getting a signal out to someone about that this world has fallen to chaos is good enough as what we're going to do, and that will be my job as an Inquisitor. To make sure this world is corrupted.
So I have a thing I want to do while we're still able to.
Okay.
I want to find out what the current bounty is for Manius.
All right. So where are you checking this?
I'm using my network because we previously established that some of them knew how to contact him and like find information. So I want to see if I can't get the details on who or what he is currently on mission for.
Okay.
So, which one would I roll?
Depends where you're asking, but I'd say if you're asking on ship, because you're currently still on the battlecruiser, it would be the battlecruiser, which is called the Covenant, I believe.
Okay.
Let me double check that. Yeah, the Covenant.
Okay. Only 1 degree.
Well, that's enough. It's a success. Yeah. He's currently on mission to hunt down and exterminate as many traitor Marines, but specifically Alpha Legion, as he can.
Does it say where he's going?
No, but you've heard rumors that he's heading towards Exile.
Okay.
Which would be the logical place for him to go because it's wrapped in the warp and very clearly chaos tainted.
Well, yeah, but isn't it dangerous for him to try to go to the warp?
With it can be dangerous, but from what there have been other travels to Exile, so presumably they have like a location to come out at, which is far enough away that it's not, super dangerous, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah.
Okay.
There are also like around Exile, there's a fair number of like large asteroids and stuff. So there's possible pirate lair type things. And
gotcha.
Things like that around there. So.
Okay.
And if you want to know more about the area around Exile, don't forget that Frail and Daint headed over there on a mission, so
Yeah.
they have something. At
Yeah.
least.
True. Okay. That's all I want to do.
Okay.
Is anything about that? I look at everyone and just go like, "Well, what do you want to do?"
Just I I have this gun and I have this other gun and they're wonderful and I love them.
Mm-hmm.
But back on Mars I saw a type of X, the Solex pattern Omniscient X. It's a beautiful X. I've seen so many wonderful tech priests hold this weapon. I'm almost wondering if it's possible to look for one before we go. I mean, I don't even know if I'm worthy of holding such a weapon, but if it's something to look for, perhaps.
I think your fight against Heresy makes you more than worthy.
I
There's
hope
between
so.
worthiness and the ability to wield it.
Yes, the ability to wield it would be less, more of a problem. But the way that I've seen a lot of my brethren use this is as a walking stick, as a symbol of their devotion.
Well, we can
A
see if
walking
there's
stick is so-
one on board, but as far as anything, we can see if we can inform our networks and.
I feel silly just asking this. I think maybe not. I feel perhaps it is wiser if I am granted one for my honor and my actions.
Yes.
This is better.
And then Arkil nods, and then yeah, but he's like, he looks at everyone and he's like, but beside that, what do you want to do now? Where do we need to go?
I think we should gather the crew that we need and start our journey.
We have the fake Marines.
They had to go to their home planet and deal out Arkriel's judgment.
Thank goodness.
And I think as newly Inquisitors newly Inquisitor and also Acolytes, is that we should follow through, make sure they follow through with that. But I say along the way, we scan a couple planets to see where they are at for the Imperium to liberate or destroy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Lead us on, Inquisitor.
And then Arkeo would not leave and then go set it up. But at this point, he would go to Arcanus. Is Arcanus on board?
Yep, he's still on board.
Yeah. He would go to Arcanus, and he would go try to requisition a Solex pattern Omniscient X for Miria, with the explaining that her deeds and what she's done and all that kind of stuff, and being like, when he's like talking to him, being like, I don't know the Adeptus Mechanicus all too well, but what she's done has been a great help to our crew, our group, and I would like to see if I can get her something around or something for that. And I think that's a show of her faith in the Imperium.
Yes, very well. I will make inquiries aboard the fleet and see if we cannot procure that for her. And incidentally, like while you're talking to him, he's in his kind of command chamber, and he's looking over a kind of thing of the sector, like a map, and there is kind of it's very vague on the edge of the sector, like further into uncharted territory, kind of out past to the right of Luminam, and like right on the edge of the right there, which it basically indicates activity of the Eldar craft world.
What key mark on the map?
So I don't know how to ping.
You can hold down your mouse, and it should be like that.
Like there.
Oh, like
So
like right there.
yeah, kind of around this area.
It's an Eldar craft world.
Yeah, the Eldar craft world.
Because there's not a Dark Eldar craft world. I'm sorry, I apologize. Eldar craft world.
It's the Telenar craft world.
But he would just notice it, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a little mark on the map. I'm gonna put a little X right there. As he notices that, but he doesn't say anything. Is any of the other planets marked or named in that map?
No, in fact, actually, Triskelion's marked, but Hades and Luminum aren't. They actually have less information than you.
Okay. So at this point, he would be like, but our plan is to scan Hades and Luminum and make our way to Triskelion to bring the troops that we acquired from Caduceus back there to enact the Emperor's will.
Which of these are Hades and Luminum on this map? We do not have information of those.
Well, I relayed this information, but maybe it got lost. And then he goes to the map that he has out. Hades, Dark Angel Recruitment World, Luminum, Desert World, we don't know what it is.
All right. And he turns to one of the, tech priests who's working there. Says, mark those down.
But we're going to scan them and see what only scan. We're not going to go planet side because it is too much. Triskelion has that research lab, which we need to investigate to see A, if it needs to be destroyed, or B, if it has relevant information that we need.
Very well. This sounds like a good plan while we are waiting for our enemies to make their move.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and keep an eye on them, I suppose.
Yes.
Well, on that point, we're going to be leaving in the next 12 hours or so.
Very well. I think, given the circumstances and the gathering storm, feel free to requisition one of our cruisers instead of the regular frigate.
I can do. But, yes, hopefully we can, if anything comes worst out of worst scenario, we can use the troops that we acquired from Caduceus to fight because they're big and strong. Hopefully, more capable than your normal Imperial trooper.
Very well. Well, I wish you luck on your first official expedition as Inquisitor, and I hope you return.
Many more to come.
Many more.
Emperor provides.
You guys can now, if you like, you could of course pick a frigate. They are faster. They are more maneuverable. So if you need to escape, frigates are better. Cruisers tend to have like double the firepower, armor, things like that. They can take take a much better beating than a frigate. So it's up to you guys what you think you'll need, but a cruiser is available for you if you'd like to take that instead.
Which ship has the most firepower?
Cruiser.
Cruiser, it is.
It has like double the firepower.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm voting for cruiser.
I'm voting for cruiser as well because the last time we had a frigate, it was just peppering a fucking Dark Eldar ship, and I was like, "No, we can destroy it."
So the thing is it was peppering, but it was also able to move out of the way of fire.
Yeah, it was able to stay away from the cruiser because it's faster.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go with cruiser. Whatever. So 2 for cruiser. What's everyone else say?
I don't give a shit. I don't shoot a gun on a ship.
All right. Cruiser.
So that's 3 for cruiser. Sybil? 4 for cruiser. Here we go.
Okay. Doesn't give a shit. Can't shoot a gun on a ship.
Cruise control.
Oh, that should be the name of our ship.
Cruise control.
The cruise control.
Okay.
Wait, no, actually? No, I don't think that's like Warhammer-y enough.
No.
Then again, my whole character is not Warhammer-y enough, but we're just gonna go with it.
I mean, we can go with like, what pun can we use?
Ooh,
I mean, so if you want to go straight from like cruise control, if you want to play words off that, I don't know, like the Path's Command.
Ooh.
Hold on, I'm looking at the Thesaurus of Cruise.
It'd be like to drift, basically.
Order of the Jaunt.
Order of the Jaunt.
Yes, Jaunt is.
That's almost like the Order of the Taint at this point. Let's be careful.
Right.
Okay. Way to
We
go.
haven't said taint in this episode, so I had to.
So much taint.
I missed
so much
Caduceus
taint.
already.
The Sword of Jaunting?
Coast of Order.
The Jaunted Sword.
Ooh.
Joel?
It's jaunted a little bit to the left for her pleasure.
Oh my god, please.
Okay, that's our... No, there we go, okay.
Okay, we're going with Jaunted
So
Sword. No
what?
more arguments. Let's go.
Okay.
Jesus.
Jaunted sword, cruiser. There we go. So there's no real need, I think, to detail the trip.
Correct.
You guys set off on the cruiser. Where are you going first?
Hades.
Is that
Hades.
right?
Place.
We're going to Hades?
Hades.
Scan
Okay.
and scan.
So-
Hades is like the most logical because it's like directly in front of us.
Yeah. So you guys go to Hades. You come out of the warp. The scanning starts. All the beeps and boops are done. I imagine this would come to Myria first, seeing as Myria's nominally the tech experts and everything. The readout shows that the planet is spewing molten lava all over its own surface.
Oh.
It is there are vague there are vague kind of indications of like old structures, but it's not even a death world. Nothing can survive on there. It's a dead world.
Okay.
let's get anyone who has it. Let's get a I think it's Forbidden Law Dark Eldar, and
I think we should
and
all have it.
and Eldar as well, if you have Eldar.
Okay. Ooh. So
Okay.
3 rolls, 3 degrees, 4 degrees of success, and then Sybil has 3 degrees of failure.
This is based off intelligence. I'm not going to bother rolling.
Okay.
I rolled a 6, so
I don't think I have straight up Eldar, but I think that should be fine, honestly. I don't have Eldar.
I got the Eldar one. Is it a Dark Eldar? Go fucking
That's
figure.
good. That's
Hmm,
good.
okay.
So,
I have demons.
Arkiel and Miria, you will have heard of a Dark Eldar old technology called the Fireheart.
Okay.
It basically is similar to an Exterminatus, except for, it's a Dark Eldar
version.
weapon
Yeah,
that they basically fuck with the planet core and cause it to start spewing. Sometimes it just really completely messes up the planet.
Okay.
But it causes it to like spew lava all over the planet, and it's pretty much a planet killer
Okay.
for habitability and things like that. And Sybil, you know that this Fireheart can't be used by the Dark Eldar because it needs psychic abilities to activate. So it's something that's been adopted as a world killer by the Eldar. So
Interesting.
while the weapon may have come from the Dark Eldar,
Yeah.
it was definitely activated by the Eldar.
Okay.
And they only use this on like rare occasions when they really want to destroy an entire planet,
Okay.
which they don't often do.
Yeah.
I'd probably be looking at at Hades when we kind of approach it and be like, oh, I'd never seen a Fireheart before. It's quite pretty.
You say pretty, but this is a death of a world.
Yeah.
It's not a beautiful sight.
No, it's not.
Sometimes things must die to be reborn.
Not by Xenos' hand.
Not by Xenos'
Death
hand.
in life is to be judged by the Emperor and the Emperor alone.
Forgive me, Lazarus. I meant no harm, no offense. I simply
Your
mean...
words meant no harm, Miria. But very often do you not, and your words still speak heresy.
Think about it this way. This is a potential resource that the Empire had, and the Eldar took it away. Or Dark Eldar.
Technically, the Eldar did it.
Oh.
Side note:
Xenos
I
scum
really-
Dark
did it.
Eldar can't activate a Fireheart.
Only Eldar?
Yeah, Psychers.
Oh.
Well,
Stupid warlock! I'm telling ya, that's who it was.
You'd be able to tell that this didn't happen like in the last few days.
It doesn't matter. I just still blame her
this
for
year.
it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Sybil's just adding to the reasons why she wants to kill them, even though it's a Xeno, so that she doesn't need any other reason, but still.
well, as soon as we figure out this is a dead world, we will go to make our way to aluminum.
Yas.
All right, let's go aluminum.
Yes,
Okay.
Queen.
So when you get to aluminum, nothing happens on the way. The warp is strangely quiet. You scan the planet and you note multiple reptilian, kind of not dinosaurs, but they're big. Some are kind of like whale size almost, like a big blue whale sized lizards like crawling along the surface. They all seem to be eating each other. There doesn't really seem to be an apex predator until a little bit later when a giant graboid style, except for about 30 times larger, bursts out of the surface and takes out all of them. in
Okay.
like one big gulp. So it's a barren wasteland mostly, where everything eats each other. And again, the apex predator, big sandworm, basically.
So, is there not any other than life forms? Is there not any like metal deposits or any other kind of resource that would be beneficial for the Imperium?
There's some kind of generic metals, but you can already get those. There's nothing outstanding that would be worth that would be worth kind of conquering the planet, as it were.
Okay.
It's
And then if this was a bumfuck planet, let's head over to Triskelion.
okay. So you guys have visited Hades.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't there a planet along the way between Luminum and Triskelion
No.
that we don't know about? Like, if we were to, or do we not see that one in the between, like in the triangle?
Well, you travel through the warp.
Oh right.
Well,
do we know
so-
about that one that's unnamed though? Is what I want to know.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know of its existence in this area.
We know of its existence, but like, do we want to swing by? Is the question.
Well, it's kind
Plus,
of on the way.
You'd have to search. It's just a blip on a map, basically. You'd have to search around for it with these other ones.
Yeah, I guess.
It's but you can go looking at the other planets. It'll extend
That's up to
your trip.
Archeo.
What?
That was up to Archeo about the one that we heard of. That's kind of out between Triskelion and Luminum, but we don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is.
What's everyone else think?
Archeo, you're the one in charge.
I don't think I have much of a say.
What if it's an Eldar world?
No, it's not.
What if it
Crap.
is?
The craft world is off past a little bit, but
There's a craft world there?
yep,
Well, let's go there.
it's not there.
No, let's go to the craft world. What's wrong with you?
Let's go to Triskelion, and then we'll make our way back.
We might
the
not
craft
survive
world.
Triskelion.
Can we go to the craft world? I want to go to the craft world.
Why
Do
not
you
we
know what a
stick
craft world is?
Yes, I know the Xenos that was talking about it to me before.
Yes. Here's the thing: we're one cruiser.
So?
We would die on approach.
Yeah, we would
never
die
make
for
it.
the Emperor.
No, it'd
Yeah.
be a waste.
Yes.
Or yeah, you're right. But I still want to do it. But I'm not in charge of the ship.
You want to go die for no reason?
No, I mean,
It would be for no reason.
Do you want to prove you're better than Manus?
I am better. I don't have to prove that.
I mean, I think you do.
No, I don't. I don't have to prove
I
anything
don't
to
see
anybody
any
except for
proof
myself.
other than.
I don't
than
need to
the-
prove anything to you. I have no obligation to anybody on this ship. The only
I'm not
person
saying-
I need
Not even
to
to
prove
me?
anything to is the Emperor. You're not the Emperor, so...
I am no emperor, but you would not be serving the emperor if it weren't for me. You don't
Well-
have arms if not for me.
Here's
This
the-
arm
Have
is credited to somebody else. Thank you very much. Don't
You have
don't
one
get
arm.
too much of an ego.
Here's the
Just
thing:
wait, soon it will fail.
if I was the Emperor, I would look at what Manus has done.
I'm gonna go ahead and tune you out. You're gonna go ahead and go wherever we want, and you're not gonna talk to me about that person ever again, or I'll shoot you. Okay? Bye.
So Manus,
I've already left.
this is over the Fox.
Yeah, she would have taken that. If you said it again, she would have taken it out.
Right. So PvP.
Yep.
I really need to input the voxes into the brains.
No, you don't.
She keeps taking it out.
Yes, they're meant to be taken out.
I could play
Lazarus
really
needs
good music.
Lazarus needs his defense against Miria, also known as taking out the fox.
I'm asking you. I know I'm an inquisitor, and I respect that rank. But I also am using my wisdom to ask my allies, who are, well, you three, but one left because they were having issues.
I would be very careful with what you say next. Just as your friend and colleague, I would be very careful with what you say next.
What do you guys think we should do?
Arkil, you know we've been traveling for a long time. But I need to know, what is the appeal of of Triskelion over Telenar? Why are you so anxious to go to Triskelion?
I'm not going to Telenar, the craft world?
No, you want to go to Triskelion,
Yes.
right? You want to go there pretty much as soon as possible, for some reason.
Because there's a research lab there. You should also be very interested in it.
I am very interested in this, but I
You
also
cannot-
know
but
that
I-
there is a lot of danger on Triskelion.
And there's more danger in Telenar.
What do we know about Telenar?
So
It's a
Telenar-
craft world.
Telenar is an Eldar craft world. Craft worlds are literally it's not a world, it's a ship.
Oh.
It's where that faction Eldar live.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck. Why would we
Eldar-
go to Telenar?
Let me explain why craft worlds were created. So way back in the day, the Eldar won a war against
themselves.
they super fucked themselves. They evolved so much that they couldn't get pleasure from simple means. So a group of them were like, hey, we don't like doing this, we're leaving, and left on huge fucking ships called craft worlds. Basically, they're like traveling planets, right? And then the Dark Eldar are people who stayed and delved into their fucking
And made
desires.
And made Slanesh.
Yep.
And that's what. So when we're like, hey, let's not go to the fucking craft world, it's because one ship versus a planet's always gonna win.
So it's only that craft
so-
worlds always have support vessels.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't make it out of the warp basically before they killed us.
Yeah.
And they'd
Okay.
they'd have like cruisers and battle cruisers. And...
Yeah.
I would like to
Then-
make a disclaimer that Sybil's crazy and she doesn't care about any of that, even though she knows, like, logically it's a bad idea. She's crazy. So, that's...
So that image I put in
Yeah,
I put
I
in the
saw.
chat. The little ships around it are like frigates and cruisers.
Yeah.
To give you an idea of scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very large.
Yep.
But
I'll
it's
put
so
it in
cool
chat
looking.
as well. Yeah,
It is
It's so
very
cool
cool
looking.
looking.
It looks awful. It looks like a dick with boils.
I mean, it's a beautiful dick
That's
with
because you
boils.
hate anything elf related.
It's like a really.
Why do you have to ruin everything, Hippie?
It's a
Let me
Because it's
enjoy.
Eldar
dick
and
with
it's-
coal.
I know you hate
With-
Eldar. I know. I get it. You always hate them.
Space elves with their boiled dicks. But yes, that's why we don't go to the Telenar craft world, because no. And I imagine in your
What-
brain at that moment, like that's what the image that spans across, and you're like,
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Why does Sybil want to go there?
because
If
she's
she wants
crazy.
to kill Eldar, he would not make it to the planet. She knows this. Is why
We're
she
both
pressed the map.
correct.
She would not make it to even one of the frigates. What is she thinking? Can we just launch her at the ship and then hope for the best? Like, she can do whatever she wants. She'll die an honorable death or whatever.
I mean,
and then we.
that would still mean we have to be there to launch her.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. We're not going to Telenar. I don't want this.
We can launch her from here and hope for the best.
I mean, she might end up at one of the other planets.
She
that we
would
haven't...
freeze to death, B, get pulled into a gravity of another planet and just burn up.
Excuse me, that's out of game knowledge, and I'm not using that.
Okay.
I mean, no, it's
One more
not out of game
question.
knowledge. We should generally know how gravitational pulls.
Can we make one more stop before Tuscallion still? We know there is a planet between the Luminem where we are and Telenar. Why not we stop by there and take a look and then go to Triskelion?
We can scan it.
Okay, we can scan it, but we still need to get closer.
The only thing I'm worried about, I don't know what Telenar wasn't moving, right?
It was kind of like vague activity rumors. So it's in that area somewhere.
Okay. And fucking okay. So that tells me that like A, they know a craft world's over here. B, they're probably moving a lot of fucking Imperial troops out to this area sooner than later. And we might be out in like a dead zone. So
The fleet was mobilizing to a certain extent, not like hurriedly, but it was preparing to, move on.
I imagine like the mention of a craft world, that like either they were going to plan on evacuating this place again, or getting the big guns, which are Astartes, out here, whichever Astartes they want to fucking send out here. Or even fucking with a craft world, they'll probably get a whole fucking chapter out here.
It'd be more than one. This is a multiple chapter operation.
It'd probably be Imperial Fist and Ultramarines, if I was guessing.
Imperial Fists are meant for planet sieges and defenses.
I imagine
that's
the
very
Dark
true.
Angels might have a bit of a.
I can't remember which ones
Yeah.
are. There's chapters that are literally like they love space combat. I can't remember which ones they are. They're generally not the main ones, but yeah.
Well, they're like sub-chapters, yeah.
Blood Angels, yeah.
So, with that note, but I wouldn't know if there's any Marines moving out to this way. But I'd be like, we can go scan that planet, but I don't want to get any closer than that. And we can see what kind of world it is and if it's worth fighting for. But I mean, worth fighting for means it's a hive city, or it is a shrine world that was abandoned but still practices. Other than that, we'll have to figure it out as we get closer.
I can set up a scanner. I can work on it.
Yes, but my guess is that the two planets, or the one planet that is we're going to be approaching, if the craft world's there, the Eldar have taken control. Possibly.
Okay.
And that's only a war, that's a basic war logic. I mean, you have a computer system that can calculate all that. If you were that craft world, what would you do? Would you just stay in that one area, or would you actually hold down a few planets to get resources from?
I don't know enough about craft worlds. I don't know enough about the Eldar to be able to tell you. I mean, let me think. And can I make a roll for this to figure out if I would know this?
Do you have Forbidden Law Elder?
Not no, I have Dark Elder. Okay, so never mind. So I wouldn't know. So I'll sit
I
down and be
have
like,
Horus Heresy.
I have demons.
I do have the Pyrebrand sector.
I have
But
Dark
no.
Angels.
Okay, so I'll just look back
I
at
have
Darkfield
it
and be like,
if you want to talk to Sybil.
isn't Sybil's Vox out?
Yeah, if you want to
If
find
you
her.
want it
Oh,
up.
okay. I don't know enough about the Eldar. I don't know their tactics. They're heretics. How could I possibly know what they're thinking in their messed up minds.
Ooh, the Eldar?
Darker.
The Eldar, Dark Eldar, they have...
They're worse than heretics. They're
Xenos.
Xenos.
It's
Well,
my
actually,
point
I
still
think-
stands.
I think heretics are actually team worse than Xenos.
Oh, are they?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
Because
Contextually, sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on who's eye of the beholder, really.
I mean, if you want
I
to
would
find Sybil, she's got 5 degrees of success.
I would say we go scan the other planet and go.
Although that was Dark Eldar.
Oh, is that not the one that you wanted?
It was Eldar, but I'll count
Okay.
it as, you know, they're the same.
Yeah,
You rolled a 15.
Yeah.
truth.
one of these days we'll run into demons, and Lazarus's knowledge will be good.
One day, someone will ask him about the horse. My character about the Horus Heresy. And then
Demons.
See,
We did run into a demon. if
Yep.
you-
A demon long ago,
Yep.
and
that's where you started studying. So let's go scan the other planet. Let's go to Triskelion.
Okay. Beep boop beep boop boop.
Sorry, which planet are you going to?
They're trying to
The
scan
blank planet.
We're gonna
Blank.
scan the blank planet.
that one.
There
Beside-
are 5. Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so you come out of the warp near the planet, get into position, takes a bit
Hey,
of
we're
time.
not dead. Good.
You are not dead. It is a heavily forested world. Seems perfectly habitable. It's doesn't have much in the way of civilization. It has no sparse nomadic tribes who pick up and leave and go to new areas, and not very many of them either. Possibly they're dying out, or just they haven't really, propagated much, as it were.
The Pharaoh world.
It's a feral world, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Put that in your database. Yeah.
I am already on it. We should send this back, or maybe get some team or something to try and colonize this world.
Seeing as there's no recorded name for it, you can name it as well if you like.
Miriaville. Sorry, no.
Miria World.
Miria World. It is like world of Miria. Do we want to name our first discovery? In the name of the Emperor and the Omnissiah? Perhaps in the name of our Inquisitor?
Arcanus?
Arceus?
Arcanus? I don't care what we name it. I don't care.
As being an Inquisitor now, he can.
what is the planet? It's a
It's a
Feral
feral
world.
forested world.
Hold on. I have a thing.
Holding.
I have to find an email I sent a long time ago.
Oh my
What?
god, please. We can name it later, guys. Move on.
Okay.
Let's go to Triskelion. We can name it later. Kill me, guys. Kill me.
Okay. So, sploop. You guys are out at Triskelion. The world is mostly plains. This is what you get from the scans. There is an energy signature, just the one, that is around the kind of. Again, these guys aren't technological. So you could technically say this is a feral world, like not even a feudal world, but their kind of main city, as it were, it's mostly like, you know, tents and things like that, is centered around it, and it's almost exactly the same as the Lost. It's dug into a cliff, into like a hill, but it's almost the same in structure as the last science lab that you guys found on the Abbey. And let's end it here, I think.
Okie dokie.
Ooh. I'm so excited to explore Triskelion, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And we found our own planet.
We sure did.
I feel like low-key Christopher Columbus, though, because I bet you there's some people on there anyways.
Oh,
and we're
yeah.
gonna give them smallpox.
Oh,
Give
man.
them space pox. Yeah.
It's crazy. You guys are crazy. All right, that's it for today, guys. We'll be back again next week. Stick around if you want to see GTA RP. We will be starting immediately after this. Let's go round table. Sheepy, let's start with you.
So we're getting there, guys. We have 2 more episodes. Who knows what was gonna happen?
We're all gonna die.
Dun dun dun.
Well, it's gonna be interesting, I'll say that, because things are happening. It was nice to it was nice to have Arkiel get his baleful eye, and you know, you guys to kind of get gear and equipment that you wanted. So I felt a bit bad on the failed rolls in previous episodes. So and hopefully at some point Arkiel will get to interrogate someone, which I feel like I almost have to make happen.
Demons.
Okay, we're gonna have to get demons as well. All right, we'll see what we can. And gene stealers. Okay,
We don't need
I'll
Jesus. Tyranid can stay out of this. It's not
I-
like we are going to take care of a Tyranid problem.
Yeah, like there's already a craft world here, and we have had an orc rock hit a planet. I feel adding gene stealers into that, especially after the team managed to sidestep the whole gene stealer infestation thing, would be a bit harsh to the players.
Yeah.
Although a planet-wide battle of orcs, Eldar, and Tyranids with them in the middle would be hilarious.
War. That's just Dawn of War. This has been done before.
No, because there aren't any Space Marines. There aren't any Blood Ravens.
No, but we're the Empire. We're the Imperium.
So yeah, those of you who've been enjoying this, stick around because we've got 2 more episodes and I'm about to fuck shit up.
Why am I cheering that on? I was cheering that.
My name is CrazySaber69. You'll find me here on Twitch. I am a Friday caster who streams every single day, midnight to 8 a.m. You also find me here every Friday playing Lazarus, and I want to shoot my autocannon, though I now have to start choosing which guns to bring with me. A little bummed about that, but
What's up, guys? I'm omgVandi. I played Miria for you today and all the rest of the weeks, and I'm still going to be playing it for the next 2 weeks. So stick around. And if you haven't done it already, you should definitely subscribe to twitch.tv/Metamancer because it helps us. So also because it helps Meta. But like, thank you guys so much for watching. You can find me at twitch.tv/omgVandi, or you can find me on Twitter or Instagram or whatever you want. But I stream on Saturdays, some gaming stuff, and I stream also on Encounter Roleplays channel on Mondays. We play some D&D in the new Waterdeep campaign. It's fucking dope. So check it out.
Huh? Too soon?
Are you pulling your teeth? Like
Charlie in Always Sunny, where he's like, "Oh."
Ugh.
Bleh. So yeah, hi, I'm McLoken. You guys recognize me from such shows as Warhammer, Dark Heresy, Pyrebrand that we just watched. So hey, I am a professional RP player here on Twitch and as well as Mixer. Mixer, I'm more of a DM, but that's what I do over there. I run my own show on Wednesdays called Story Quest, which is on mixer.com/storyquest, as well as I'm on a little show called Encounter Roleplay as well, where I play on the World Tree Burns. You guys can catch up on all the info, whether you want to listen to podcasts, YouTube, or old VODs on that one. We just did episode 13, I believe. And then Fridays, I'm here on this wonderful show. And I would like to announce that I'm going to be starting doing GTA RP as well, playing a character that I think is going to be super fucking hilarious. Because no one exists on that doing it, where it's going to be a character doing a ghost hunting and doing all that. I love ghost hunting shows, so I know all the lingo, so it's going to be fucking amazing. So I'm excited to do that. That's going to be on mixer.com/McLoken, so you guys can come and catch me there on doing GTA RP. But yeah, I love you guys. You guys ever want to chat with me or ask me questions? I'm always free. Follow me at Twitter at McLoken.
All right, good. And that is our show, guys. I'm Metamancer, the host for this show on my channel. And stick around because we are about to jump into GTRP, assuming I can get through the fucking queue that I queued like 30 minutes ago because I knew it was going to take a long time. Yeah.
How big is it right now?
It's only 4 out of 6, but I think something's going down with the Russians right now, so a bunch of shit's happening. Yeah. Sorry, Miriam. Sorry, Miriam.
What the everlasting fuck?
Wait, let me tell you. This is a conversation. I was like, what happened in GTRP today? Well, a pig ran out of the police station, and then when that pig ran out, it ran into a drug cartel, and that drug cartel was run by the Russians, and the Russians sniped me today. And I was just like, this is a fever dream.
Are these like legit Russian people?
No,
like,
some people that speak Russian or like can write in Russian. I got sniped by somebody named Kazan. I was protecting a dog from a Russian mobster. Yes, that is a thing. I got sniped in the shoulder. And I've been having to RP out my character not shooting well because it's in her right shoulder. So that's been really annoying. I'm like all over the place, like jerking my mouse around so I don't really hit shit. And there's a whole lot of stuff. This
is so bonkers.
You have
like,
no
I
idea.
Can't.
So
I cannot.
So you guys can like not even imagine, because my character has a boyfriend who got assassinated by the Russians, and he got revived. He got revived, but it was like this whole thing. And all that shit. You guys gotta watch it.
I think I might have
VODs. I've got VODs. There's a collection on my Twitch with like all the shit that's happened. By the way, the same person that she's dating is the same person that kidnapped her like 3 days into the server. So that's a thing.
Okay. This is beyond my. Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. That's it. We're done. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Please stick around for some GTA RP craziness because it's gonna get insane. Because Friday nights are always crazy and we stay up until like 5 a.m. RPing. So just hang out, go get some coffee. Syndrome. Just ready. All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.